Okay, this is not the first time or the second or third time they were having huge accusations from part of the industry of visual effects of huge workloads to deliver movies or series on a tight schedule, and this is no different with the new Marvel project Ant-Man 3. Want to talk about now what are the professionals talking about working for Marvel during this type of projects, another series that they made for Marvel. So don't forget to leave a like or to subscribe to see more news and reviews from here, okay? So we saw the professionals that worked in the visual effects for Ant-Man Quantumania made hard criticisms on Marvel. Workers revealed that the problems like the lack of professionals, money, and time caused 80-hour shifts and even bigger cuts on the actual scenes. These new claims were made in condition of anonymous people through professionals. It explained that the company who was responsible for working with Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, and Ant-Man 3 during the production of Marvel prioritized Black Panther. And that's in good part of the professionals in the budget of this project. So they prefer working more in Black Panther 2, obviously because it was more like an easy money investment, basically because it was more of a promise than Ant-Man 3. For a realistic short period to work, the promise didn't take much to show up. In the icing of the cake was the decision of the executives from Marvel Studios to do a review of various scenes in production without negotiating another time to redo them, making them work, as I said, 80 hours a week during months. The changes were so great that the team was responsible for creating even the motion capture for the movies. They didn't organize too well doing the reshootings and things like this, so the workload was just too big. One worker, and I quote, "Do you think, for example, they didn't film the certain we are high daylight to be? Why are we trying to recreate? Why are we trying to redo it? To recreate a quick reshoot maybe takes 2 seconds. It needs to be done 20 times to get the nice look that they want to there. And there's a lot of redoing, a lot of inefficiency here." One of the consulting people also said that, what about the lack of budget of this project? Looking about the box office from Marvel, out of the 4 of the 10 biggest box office of all time, one of them questions that most of us are sitting here thinking about the money is out. They're, why are they coming down here spending a little bit more money to pay more people visual effects? It doesn't make a lot of difference for Marvel, and exactly on top, but they are comfortable with their paychecks and working class as we have to have burnouts and we lose every time. Honestly, I blame human greedy for that. And unfortunately, we saw that in this movie that actually had pretty good visual effects, but there were some things lacking, mainly MODOK and some shots also. And you see that in more, you use a lot of visual effects in there, and a lot of these visual effects, and they have to have a proper team to work with, and it's complicated with a lot of people to work in this project because, for example, if you have 100 people working on it, doesn't mean that if you put more 100 people working, they are gonna do the job twice as fast. And I've heard some people who work in the industry that, for example, 9 people making a baby together doesn't make the baby to be born in a month. So it's complicated to do this time management and people management. And of course, they need more people to at least deliver in the time that they have to. And the job isn't the best way possible. And that wasn't the first time that Marvel workers were complaining about their schedules. During the production of She-Hulk, they were already criticizing their work conditions. Like in Reddit, one of the people said Marvel probably has the worst production methodology in management to visual effects. They never managed to make the visual of a series right before half of the time for the series already being spent. The artists that worked there standardly worked as the amount of the time the work had. Some artists that worked there said that it's kind of overrated to work at Marvel. I'd rather be working in another TV show after decades and decades of that. And another worker also said that they are working on more projects. It made me leave the industry as usual fact. They are horrible clients. He saw many colleagues collapse after working too much or more. And you can see that on She-Hulk because it had some really problematic visual effects problems. Besides the first episode, which was almost like a pilot episode to the show, so we needed to perfect like these effects in the first episode. And if we did that, it will be amazing. Because I know that Marvel has the money, Disney has the money to do the right thing, but I think the management inside Disney right now, the executives are on board about that because they were literally trying to fit all of the projects that they want through 2025, like 10 movies and 8 shows, and they need to fit all of these schedules. They, instead of hiring more people, they're just overworking most of them or if they are not planned to delayed schedules and any of that. And anyway, what do you guys think about it? Like, it had me shocking, thinking that a big company like that isn't, trying to fit their workers' schedule or anything like that. Thank you guys for watching, and I see you guys on the next video. So, goodbye and peace.